Welcome back to Mountain Grove Panther basketball on your home of Panthers sports. Big Country 99. Panthers on the road tonight with SCA opponent Houston Tigers at the Tiger Fieldhouse. Pregame show brought to you by your friends over at McGowan Auto. We don't have starting lineups up for you quite yet. We'll have those here for you shortly, as I'm sure Sam Peterson, Aiden Eastep, Cale Gardner will all get starts. Looks like Brody Emery and who am I missing? I've got one more. I'm going to put together here. As also Braden Hoy. Excuse me, Braden. Braden getting the start here tonight. Good for him.
Yeah,
I was talking to baseball coach, Coach Richardson, about Braden the other day and talking about just his confidence level after he was able to get some playing time before. Picked up a start, last week or earlier this week.
Yeah,
so
he started against there.
Yeah, so starting to see some confidence there with Braden. And you knew with that frame and the athleticism, there's a lot of potential there. What that kid could have done with 4 years of this would be incredible. But he's certainly grown through this season, and looking forward to seeing Braden here tonight. I know Coach Richardson's excited about him for baseball season too. He's going to have to take up and eat up a lot of innings on that mound this baseball season. So as we get ready for this one, looking forward to it. Coach O broke it down this morning. Feels like these guys are going to come out and try to press. They've got some size on the other side, too. They can put some length on the floor and outsize you a little bit. Braden kind of helps that mismatch as his athleticism. I was really impressed by his rebounding ability. And, of course, you know what Sam can do down there in the post. And what he lacks in height, he makes up for in effort and the strength of being able to move guys and play in good position. So I think even though you might be outsized down there a little bit, you're going to set up fine down there in the post. And then look at what these guards can do. These guys can get out and run. And
sorry, I didn't mean to cut you
I've
off.
just been impressed with the way I think back to that Licking game, and, of course, going back and watch some of that Thayer game, the effort on defense and the way these guys could just attack you with their athleticism. And you're seeing Brody Emery grow up, and Cale Gardner and what he's done this year has been impressive.
Yeah, they're going to have to get out and play good defense tonight. We're going to have to worry about the Arthur kid. What else are we looking at in Houston?
Well, I mean, these guys are going to get out and put some pressure on. Coach O talked about it this morning. You've got a little size down there in the post. The Riley kid is going to give him some good minutes as well. And the Arthur kid's a good athlete. You've seen him back in football as well. I mean, he
caught some passes that you couldn't believe.
Yes, just ridiculous stuff. And remember, they've been running the ball to him, and he just couldn't get the kid tackled, it seemed like. So he's just an all-around good athlete. I believe he signed to go play
college football.
Football is Ottawa, I believe it was, something like that.
Somewhere like that.
So
look out behind you.
The boys are here.
You have to put a headset on that one.
Landry here to my right. So, so the Arthur kid going to go on and play some college ball as well. Good athlete. Keep an eye on him here in this one. As we're going to break away, come back as we're preparing for the national anthem. Pregame show brought to you by your friends over at McGowan Auto. JT's in the house.
Coach Hale.
Coach Hale, he's getting ready for the Super Bowl this Sunday. I thought he might be making a trip to Columbia tomorrow. There's a big Mizzou game tomorrow as well, as they'll see number 10, I think Texas A&M tomorrow. So
look at that mullet.
A big one. Yep, JT is in the house. We're going to break away. You're listening to Mountain Grove Panther basketball on your home of Panther sports, Big Country 99. Welcome back to Mountain Grove Panther basketball on your home of Panther sports, Big Country 99. Panthers getting set and ready to go. Going to the middle of the jump here is Braden Hoy for the Panthers. On the other side, Gavin Daly. And tip goes Daly's way. A little contact there. Tip back in. Peterson comes away with it, and they step out with it before Peterson got it.
5.
Looks like the ball will go to the Panthers, and we're underway here as Aiden Eastep looks to get it in. Starting for the Tigers, Jordan Arthur, Nick Dennis, Zeke Grange, Gavin Daly, and DJ Riley. As Aiden Eastep looks to get it in here for the Panthers, goes to Cale Gardner. Gardner brings it up and across half court. Just underway at Houston, another SCA opponent here as he goes to Brody Emery, kicks it over back to Aiden. Aiden looks to the corner, he's directing traffic down to the post, looks over to Braden Hoy. Braden looked to Brody, goes to Aiden, who goes up and in for the layup.
That was
Panthers
pretty.
go up 2-0.
That was pretty.
As Riley brings it up. Riley crosses midcourt. Has Cale Gardner in front of him. Cale looks to take it away. Riley able to get away from him. Break to his right. Kicks over to Grange. Grange back over to Riley at the top of the key. Riley looks back to Grange to his right. Has Brody Emery in front of him. And call for the double dribble.
Yeah, can't do that.
Buddy Lanny is right there on it.
I asked Lanny before the game if he wanted to borrow my glasses.
Nothing like making the officials mad right before a game.
You know. It's what we do.
Brody Emery brings it across midcourt for the Panthers. Brody to his right, sees a lane, goes up for the layup with the miss. Rebound comes away to the Tigers as Dennis came away with it. Looks over to Daly, trying to go back to Riley, and this one goes out. Last touch by the Tigers. Ball goes back to the Panthers. Panthers lead at 2-0, just a minute 05 into this one.
Hey, I heard you were persona non grata at the concession stand.
Yeah. Yeah, I get a lot of love over here. Emery brings it across, goes to Peterson. Peterson looks over inside to Aiden. Aiden kicks it to the corner. Cale Gardner loads up a three. Shot up, shot is good. Panthers take a 5-0 lead.
Nice shot there from Gardner.
Panthers lead it by 5. Riley brings it down, looks to the near side to Arthur. Arthur looks to go baseline. Now underneath to Daly. Turnaround jumper. Shot up, won't go. Rebound comes away to Sam Peterson. Peterson pushes it up the floor.
Oh, nice
finds
lead.
Cale Gardner. Gardner steps back. Corner three. He's up. Big bounce off the rim. Rebound comes away to Aiden Eastep. Out to Braden Hoy and over to Brody Emery at the top of the key. Emery looks to drive in. Little contact. Call for the charge.
Can't lower that shoulder like that.
Panthers lead it by 5.
Go ahead. 6:14 left in the first.
First one on Brody, first team foul here for the Panthers, who lead at 5-0 as the Tigers get it in. Daly goes to Riley, who brings it up the floor. Riley crosses midcourt with it. Has Cale Gardner in front of him. Trying to work to his left. Steps back, has some space, pulls the trigger on a three. Shot is up, won't go. Rebound comes away to Sam Peterson. Had some contact there on the rebound. Peterson brings it up the floor, crosses midcourt. Peterson trying to feed it in underneath to Hoy, and it is knocked out. Last touch by the Tigers.
Tried to thread that one through two Tiger defenders there.
Panthers look to get it in. Aiden looks into Braden. Braden shot up off the glass. He figured it out.
All by himself over there. There wasn't nobody around him.
Braden Hoy puts up 2 here for the Panthers. Last time I seen Braden play, I wasn't there at the Thayer game, but I thought, man, if he just uses the glass, he's going to be fine. And there he was.
Well, I watched him.
He shot it over the rim a few times. Last time I seen him play against West Plains, what was that, Saturday?
Yeah. I saw him hit 5 threes there, warm-up, one right after the other.
Riley to Dennis. Dennis works from the far side. Back over to Riley for the Tigers. Has Brody Emery in front of him. Goes back to Dennis, who has Sam Peterson in front of him. Kicks it out to the top to Jordan Arthur. Arthur. Aiden Eastep guarding. Arthur drives in, gives a spin, goes in, up and under. Layup is good, and the Tigers are on the board.
He's just such a good athlete.
7-2 ball game, 5:15 left here in the first. As Cale Gardner brings it across, goes to Sam Peterson. Peterson drives in, has a lane,
Foul.
Shot up, won't go. As he has fouled, that'll be 2 free throws on the way for Sam Peterson.
Who are they going to give it to?
Should be on Daly.
Yep, 25.
Yep.
His first. And a pretty packed house here tonight in Houston.
Free throws up and good for Sam. Yep, they're announcing some of the TDA kiddos at the halftime. So
right,
a lot of folks making their way in here tonight.
You got one coming up for that, huh?
Sam Peterson sets up for his second. Free throws up and in and out. Won't go. Rebound comes away to Braden Hoy. Boy, can he hold on to it? We're going to have a jump ball called.
I love it that you can mess with your state representatives at ball games.
Sure, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Benny Cook over there in the crowd. Yep. Yeah, sending him text message when he was standing up for the intros. Told him, sit down, Benny.
As the Tigers get it in checking, by the way, for the Tigers, came in Caden Root. Brings it down. Riley looks to his right to Arthur. Arthur sets up outside. Looks to the near side, back to Riley. And Riley nearly throws that one away. Dennis able to run it down. Now looks to kick it back over to Arthur. Panthers lead at 8-2. Arthur pulls the trigger on a three. Shot up, won't go. Braden Hoy with the rebound. Pulls it down for Braden. Goes to Sam Peterson. Peterson looks to Brody.
Almost taken
Brody
away
back
there.
out. Peterson with space. Pulls the trigger on a three. Shot up, won't go. Rebound comes away to Cale Gardner. Gardner works out from the top of the key. Over to Sam Peterson. Peterson on the drive. Layup up and in. And the Panthers lead it 10-2. That'll be enough as the Tigers take time. As they take time, we'll take time. We'll send it back to the studio. You're listening to Panther Basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country. Welcome back to Panther Basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. 4:23 left here in the first. Panthers lead it by 8, score 10-2. Tigers with the basketball. Gets it into Riley, who brings it down the floor for the Tigers. He'll be met at half court by Cale Gardner. Works to his right, kicks it out to Dennis. Dennis looks to his left, not there. Slicing to his right, looks to get it back out to Arthur in the corner. Instead goes to Arthur on the top, inside, and blocked by Braden Hoy. Little baseline jumper, shot up, won't go. Brody Emery with the rebound, pushes it out to Cale Gardner. Gardner's layup up and in, fouled, and one coming as Dennis makes a little contact.
That was just a nice sequence of events there. Good rebound, good outlet pass, good looking up the court, nice finish.
Atkinson, by the way, had checked in, number 50, another big fella for the Houston Tigers. Cale sets up for the free throw. First one's up and good. The and one makes it a three-point play as they get it into Riley for the Tigers. Riley brings it up the floor, crosses midcourt. How about those shoes, huh? Sets up, has some space, shoots a three. Miss, rebound. Who's going to say they last touch it? It'll go to the Panthers. Went out of bounds. Last touch by the Tigers.
I thought the lights were flashing over here because the cheerleaders were stomping on the thing.
Goes to Cale. Tigers looking to bring a little pressure. Full court is on. Goes to Brody, cross midcourt, underneath, finds a knee step, shot up, off the glass, won't go. Atkinson with the rebound, gets it out to Dennis. Dennis pushing it up the floor. Dennis steps back, kicks it outside, finds Arthur. Arthur on the near side corner, looks to go baseline, works around a screen from Atkinson. Layup won't go. Rebound comes away to Aiden Estep, pushed it up the floor to Cale Gardner. Floater off the right hand, shot up, won't go. Brody Emery, rebound, put back up, won't go. Rebound and put back there for Cale Gardner is good, and the Panthers lead it 15-2.
With 3:09.
The rebounding has been top-notch so far for the Panthers.
That's something we've been missing.
Cooper Horning set to check in, as well as Destin Unger. Looks into Atkinson, looking to back him down, kicks it out, top of the key, puts up a three for Dennis. Shot up, won't go. Rebound comes away to Sam Peterson. Peterson driving the whole way, layup up and in, and Sam Peterson adds two for the Panthers, who lead it 17-2. Riley brings it down the floor. Riley crosses midcourt, sets up, Cale in front of him. Riley to his right, nearly lost his dribble, kicks it out. Corner three, shot up, won't go, bounce off the rim, tapped around, comes away to Jordan Arthur. Arthur looks to go up and under, layup is up and good. Arthur has all 4 points for the Tigers here in the first. Gets it into Cale Gardner. Gardner trying to feed it to Aiden. Instead, stolen by the Tigers. Shot up, won't go. Cale with the rebound as Dennis had the steal. Pushed it up the floor to Aiden Estep. Across the floor to Brody. Brody to his right, through a couple defenders. Floater off the right hand, in and out, won't go. Atkinson with the rebound. Gets it back to Riley. Riley brings it up the floor for the Tigers. Panthers lead it 17-4. 2:03 left here in the first. Had some space, goes to Atkinson. Atkinson kicks it out, finds Dennis. Backs it out, resets. Near side, 3 goes up, in and out, won't go. Aiden Estep with a rebound. Aiden was looking for a full court pass, decided to check down, I'll say. Floater off the right hand of Brody Emery, shot up, won't go. Root with the rebounds. Root gets it over to Riley. Riley brings it up the floor here for the Tigers. Looks to the near side. Dennis with space. Pulls the trigger on a 3. Shot up, won't go. Rebound comes away to Root. Outside to Arthur. Arthur to his left. Looks inside, goes to Atkinson. Atkinson shot up, won't go, is blocked, but called a foul. Little contact there from Braden Hoy. That'll be the first one on Hoy. 2 free throws on the way for Atkinson. Braden Hoy with his first.
1:25 left here in the first.
It's like Eli is set to check in as well. So Eli, Destin Unger, as well as Cooper Horning.
Saw some really good things out of Eli in the JV the other night, and I'm sure that he's going to come out here and put those to good use. 1:25 to go.
First one is up and good.
So Golden checked in, and 23. Why do I always
Cooper Horning?
Cooper Horning.
Yep.
I always.
Destin, Cooper, and Eli all checked in. So they'll be on the floor with Sam and Kale. Second free throw from Atkinson is up and good, as he is true on both. Cuts it to an 11-point lead for the Panthers. Gets it over to Eli. Ian just off the fingertips. Comes away to the Tigers. Outside to Root. Loads up a 3. Shot up, in and out. Won't go. Kale Gardner with a rebound. As Kale pulls it down, he brings it up the floor. Goes to Eli. Eli outside corner for Unger. Had some space. Thought he might try to pull the trigger. Kicks it out to Kale. Kale works to his right towards the top. Finds Cooper Horning at the top of the key. Over to Sam Peterson. Peterson looks in. Not there. Goes to Kale. Slicing through traffic. Shot up and in and out. Won't go. Rebound comes away to Destin Unger. Looks like he was fouled on the rebound. I believe that's going to be on Atkinson.
Down to 54 seconds here in the first.
Yep, it is on Brody Atkinson, number 50, his first. And the third team foul for the Tigers. Not a lot of fouls called in this one so far.
Yeah, they've been letting them play.
Eli looks to get it in and taken away by Riley. Riley breaking the other way. Shot up and good. Gets a layup to go. As the Tigers have cut this to a 9-point lead. Panthers lead at 17-8. Coach O will take time. As he takes time, we'll take time as well. You're listening to Panther Basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Welcome back to Panther Basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Panthers lead it by 9, score 17-8 at Houston tonight, playing the Tigers. Panthers with the basketball as they look to inbound after the Riley layup. Gets it into Eli, over to Destin Unger, finds Cooper Horning. Horning looking across, back to Destin, over to Sam. Sam had a Eli there. He decides to split defenders. Has it come off his foot, comes away to the Houston Tigers. Now back to Riley. Riley at midcourt. Works around a screen from Atkinson, looks in underneath. Turnaround floater, shot up, won't go, and Cooper Horning comes away with the ball. Floats it down to Kale. Kale's shot up, won't go, and a foul called. It's going to be on Root.
Eli's the one that got fouled.
Oh, sorry, Eli.
You're all good. They look the same. Different numbers.
You see the dark, you see the dark hair running down the floor.
Same haircut.
Eli sets up for 2 free throws. First one's up and good for Eli Golden. Makes it a 10-point ball game. Checking back in, Aiden Estep, Brody Emery. Kale checks out, and so does Sam.
19 and a half seconds left here in the first. 10-point ball game.
Second free throw for Eli. Shot is up, won't go. Rebound comes away to Root. Root looks over to Riley. Riley brings it down the floor, crosses midcourt, looks to Daly. Daly from the near side. Back out to Riley. Near side finds Root. Now looks in. Ford's checked in on me, by the way. Over to Riley. Ooh, slid his feet. Shot up, won't go. And the Panthers lead it by 10 at the end of the first. Score here 18-8. We'll send it back to the studio. You were listening to Panther Basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Welcome back to Panther Basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Panthers will start the second with the basketball. 18-8 the score here with a 10-point lead. Off to a good start. Kind of got in a funk in those last 3 to 4 minutes. Offensively, just didn't get anything going. Had some silly turnovers. Threw the ball around a little bit. Outside to Eli, over to Aiden. Aiden from the top of the key works to his left. Had Destin there. Now looks to Destin on the baseline. Destin picks up his dribble, kicks it back out. Back over to Aiden, over to Cooper Horning from the outside. Cooper from the top of the key, works to his right, back to Aiden. He's in underneath there, finds Cooper Horning. Horning works to his right, has Atkinson on him. Goes to Aiden Eastep for a three, and that got about as far in as it could possibly get without going in. Jump ball called.
Golden tied it up down there.
Yep, possession arrow takes it back to the Tigers there. 30 seconds in. Riley brings it down the floor, crosses midcourt. Riley from the top, works to his left. Looks to the near side, finds Arthur. Arthur to his right, towards the top. Trying to get around Aiden Eastep. Shot up high off the glass, won't go. Atkinson with a rebound, put back, fouled. That'll put Brody Atkinson at the free throw line.
Cooper got the foul.
Well, maybe. They might say, is it on the floor? On the floor like before the shot.
Grabbed him before he went up there. 18-8, 7:12 left here in the half.
10-point lead, checking back in, Braden Hoy. Sam Peterson is back in, Kel Gardner. Looks outside, Root puts up a three, shot up, won't go. Saved and then thrown away by the Tigers.
Nice save there, Coach O.
Coach O with the hands, man.
And then to hold it and pose afterwards.
Dude's an athlete.
I'm telling you.
Aiden gets it into Kel. Kel sets it up back to Aiden as he crosses midcourt with it.
You seen him pitch the Little League kids?
Yeah. Aiden works to his right. Looks in underneath to Sam. That was tipped out by the Tigers. Last touch by Root.
Hey, that was a nice job by Sam Peterson just letting it go there.
Yeah.
You know, that basketball IQ, you know, you can't get to it, just let it roll.
Aiden looks to get it in. That Kel in the corner, looks in. Finds Sam, puts up a shot up off the glass. Good. Panthers add 2 points to the lead, 20-8 now. Riley brings it down the floor. Riley works to his right. Looks over the corner. Corner three from Root. Shot is up. Shot is good as Root gets that one to go. Eastep gets it down to Kel. Kel looks over to Hoy. Out to Aiden. Aiden slicing in. Kicks it out. Goes to Sam. Sam outside to Kel. Kel looks to answer back with a three. That one's short. Rebound comes away to Root. Over to Riley. Pushes it down the floor to Daly. Daly shot up off the glass and won't go.
6-10. The other way they go with it off the dribble. Brody Emery, no.
Nine-point ball game. Panthers with the lead.
Emery's going to go to the line to shoot two here.
And that's going to be on Root. It'll be his second.
He got
what is Mr. Wilson saying? Is Mr. Wilson all good? We're getting him taken care of?
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully Mr. Wilson's tuned in. Hope all is good. As Zeke Grange checks in, Root checks out.
.606 to play in the half here.
Brody sets up. Second one, no good. 21-11 the score here. Panthers with a 10-point lead. Rebound goes to the Tigers. Back to Riley. Riley looking to push it up the floor. That one was tipped. Now they're going out of bounds, and you got to call something here. Just laying out of bounds. They say Panther basketball. Say they're both sliding out of bounds, touching the ball, so something had to be called.
Did we end up getting a call?
Yep.
Sweet.
Last touch by the Tigers as it went out. Brody Emery sets up at the top of the key. Over to Braden Hoy. Hoy across the floor finds Aiden Estep. Estep directing traffic. Finds Sam. Sam on the near side over to Brody Emery in the corner. Emery looks out. Cale Gardner works around. Sam gets an open look at a three. Shot up, in and out, won't go. Rebound tipped around, comes away to Cale Gardner. Works from the far side corner. Cale works to his right, looks back over to Sam. Drives in, kicks it out, goes to Cale. Cale to his right. Back to Aiden. Good ball movement here for the Panthers, looking to get something going. And I say that, and it gets tipped away. Comes away to the Tigers off the hands of Brody Emery. They're trying to get Brody sliced into the basket. Riley brings it down, looks over, finds Grange, who will be fouled by Brody Emery.
Down to 5:06 left here in the half. 21-11 Panthers.
Destin Unger set to check in. Grange looking to get this one in. Finds Riley. Riley back out to Grange at the top. Works to his right, trying to get around Cale Gardner. Kicks it back out to Riley. Riley with some space. Over to Grange. Corner three. Shot is up. Shot is good.
Makes it 21-14.
Unger to the other side. Unger has it taken away by Arthur. Arthur to the other side. Arthur crosses midcourt and has it taken away by Sam Peterson. Peterson gets around Grange. Down the floor, trying to split defenders, and a foul called. Calling a blocking foul on Atkinson.
4:41 left here in the half.
7-point ball game, and Sam Peterson goes to the free throw line.
Peterson set to shoot.
Free throws up and no good. Sets up for his second.
Say as many free throws as they shot at practice last night. It should be good.
Second free throw for Sam, up and no good. Rebound comes away to Arthur. So Arthur brings it down the floor. Arthur trying to get around a couple defenders. Layup high off the glass and good. They've cut it to a 5-point lead. Tigers are all the way in this thing. And what felt like a game that was going to get away early.
Yeah.
The Tigers have fought right back in this.
Remember way back in the first.
Foul called at midcourt, by the way, on Riley.
Say, do you remember when it was way back in the first when it was 17-2?
Yeah.
Now 21-16 here.
Yeah.
4:27 left in the half.
Yeah, 14-4 run here for the Tigers. Unger puts up a three. Shot up, in and out, won't go. Daly with the rebound. Daly pulls it down, goes to Riley. Riley looking to push it up the floor.
It's just dried up on our side of the court.
Riley trying to work around Sam. Now looks over the near side to Grange. Grange from outside has Cale in front of him. Finds Daly in the near side corner. Across the floor to Riley. Riley works to his left and fouled by Aiden Estep.
21-16 with 4:03 left to play in the half. Panthers lead. Fouls on Estep, his first. It's like Brody Emery set to check in here.
First one on Aiden. 4:03 left here in the first half. Panthers lead it by 5.
Destin Unger checks out.
So they look to get it in. Finds Arthur. Arthur to his left. Arthur with some contact. Shot up and good. And one coming.
How long you got to stand there and be set to get the charge?
That's also going to be on Aiden, his second.
Two quick ones.
It's now a one-possession game. Arthur sets up at the free throw line. Free throws up and good. 2-point ball game. Gets it into Aiden. Looks over to Sam. Sam back to Aiden at midcourt. Kicks it outside. Brody Emery for three. Shot up, won't go. Arthur with the rebound. He's coming back the other way. Crossing through traffic. Shot up and good.
We're going to stop ball or what?
Tied up at 21. The Tigers have come back and tied it up. 3:41 left here in the first half. We'll send it back to the studio. You're listening to Panther Basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Welcome back to Panther Basketball on your home of Panther Sports. Big Country 99. Tied up at 21 in this one. Still here in the first half, about 3:41 to go. On the floor right now for the Panthers, Aiden Eastep, Cale Gardner, Brody Emery, Sam Peterson, and Braden Hoy. Let's see Cale get going here.
It started out hot and heavy for us, but it's all dried up here in the second.
Yeah.
Yeah, what, a 14-2 run?
Yeah. We just offensively have dried up. Brody Emery just threw one away.
Oh, saved
by Daly there as that was thrown away. Going to be a turnover for the Panthers. Last touch by Daly as it goes out.
Just reached out to try to grab it.
Gets it into Brody. Brody through traffic, shot up high off the glass, won't go, but fouled by Daly.
3:31 left here in the set. I don't like games like this. I don't want it to be so close.
Yep. Second one on Daly as Brody Emery's at the free throw line. First one is up and good for Brody.
One-point advantage Panthers here.
Second one up and good. 2-point ball game. Panthers with a lead as Riley brings it down the floor for the Houston Tigers. Crosses midcourt, looks to the near side. Riley working around some contact. Floater off the right hand, shot up, won't go. Rebound comes away to Aiden Eastep. Eastep push it up the floor to Cale Gardner. Gardner shot up, won't go, but fouled. And that'll be on Jordan Arthur.
I think the strategy on Houston's end is just to beat them up under the block. Seems
well,
like every
and
time
that's part of this is we've missed a bunch of free throws. That's just Arthur's first, by the way. Cale sets up at the free throw line. First one's up and no good.
Man.
Not shooting very good at the free throw line.
Down to 3:16 left here in the half.
Second free throw for Cale is up and good. Nothing but net on that one. Panthers out to a 3-point lead. Tigers get it into Riley. Riley brings it up the floor. Riley crosses midcourt with it. Riley works to his right. Pulls the trigger on a three. Had that one blocked. Comes away to Brody Emery. Pushes it out.
Nice
finds
catch.
Cale Gardner. Gardner's layup up and good.
Oh, my goodness. Did you see that?
Yep. 5-point ball game. Riley brings it down the floor. Panthers have got something going again. And this one kicked and last touch by the Tigers. Off the foot of Riley, it looked like. Ball goes back to the Panthers as Aiden Eastep looks to get it in. Gets it into Brody Emery. Emery pushes it up the floor, finds Cale Gardner. Gardner works to his right. Gardner driving in, works to the basket. Shot up, shot is good.
He's just smooth down there.
7-point ball game, Panthers with a lead. Riley brings it down the floor. Looks over, finds Root. Over to Grange. Grange looks back out to Arthur. Arthur through traffic. Shot up and good. As Arthur gets an answer back for the Tigers. Goes to Brody. Brody brings it up, looks over to Braden Hoy. Hoy works from outside, kicks it over to Brody Emery. Emery looks to drive baseline, but called for the travel. Little stutter there.
Down to 2:16 left here in the half. 28-23 Panthers.
5-point ball game. Riley brings it down the floor for the Tigers. Sets up at the top of the key, out at the volleyball line. Looks to his right, finds Root. Root has Peterson all over him. Kicks it back over to Arthur. Arthur looks at the near side corner to Riley. Outside, back to Grange. Through traffic and blocked. Comes away to Grange somehow. Looks in underneath. Atkinson shot up, won't go. Cale Gardner with the rebound. Cale through traffic is fouled by Grange at midcourt.
Laney on top of it down there.
Fouled on the floor, but we are into the bonus with 1:52 left in the first half.
28-23, that'll send him to the line to shoot too. Big student section for the Panthers tonight.
Sets up. Cale Gardner at the free throw line. 2 free throws on the way. First one's up and good for Cale.
29-23, Panthers.
Sets up for his second. Second free throw up and no good. Rebound comes away to Arthur for the Tigers. Arthur brings it down the floor. It's a 6-point ball game. Arthur to his right. Shot up and good as Arthur is able to answer back.
Third time he's went straight down the floor and nobody stopped him on the dribble.
Goes to Kale. Kale looks over to Sam Peterson. Peterson across the floor to Aiden Estep. Estep dumps it off underneath to Brody Emery. Emery's little floater up and won't go. Taken away by Atkinson. Looked over at the corner. Finds Root. Root brings it up the floor. Goes back to Arthur. Arthur crosses midcourt with it. 4-point ball game and
carried it.
Carried it.
Golden checking in along with Destin Unger. It looks like Estep will check out along with Brody Emery.
Gets it into Kale, goes over to Eli Golden. Golden brings it down the floor, looks to Sam Peterson. Peterson works to his right, finds a lane, looks to go all the way. Shot up, won't go. Rebound comes away to Eli Golden. Skied up for that. Now it's being tipped around. Who's going to come away with it? Braden Hoy. Far side corner, finds Destin Unger. Back out, kicks it to Sam. Sam drives in, looks to get around the big guy, Atkinson. Step back jumper there, drills it. Panthers up by 6. 52 seconds left in the first half. Brings it down the floor, looks to Grange, near side. Puts the trigger on the 3 and drills it. Grange makes it a 3-point game. Looks to get it up, goes to Sam. Sam has that one tipped, comes away to Eli, trying to go back to Sam. Comes away to Grange. Grange brings it up the floor, throws it out front. Riley, what are they going to call?
Foul.
Foul here on Destin Unger.
Looks like it.
He was going for the ball, got into Riley, who was also going for the ball. And that puts him into the bonus as Riley goes to the free throw line. 2 free throws on the way.
Brady Anderson set to check in here for the Panthers.
Riley at the free throw line, 2 on the way. First one's up and good.
31-29 Panthers. Brady Anderson checks in. Braden Hoy checks out.
So Hoy goes to the bench. We'll switch him around. Kale's going to come to this near side. 31 seconds left here in the first half. Riley's free throws up and no good. Tipped out. Anderson comes away with it. Anderson picks up his dribble, goes back to Unger. Unger brings it across midcourt to Cale Gardner. 25 seconds. Out to Eli, over to Brady. Brady backs it out, looks over to Kale. Kale driving through some traffic, pulls the trigger. Shot is up, shot is good on about a 6-foot jumper. What?
Foul on who?
22, Sam Peterson. After
For
the shot.
What?
I don't know.
I don't either.
Didn't see it. 7 seconds left here in the first half. Riley works to his right, little contact there, out to Root, down to 2-1. Riley shoots a 3, shot up, won't go, and the Panthers lead it 33-29 at the half. And a game that has been up and down for them. A game they led 17-2 at one time.
Yeah, 17-2 in the first.
Tigers come storming back in this one and have made it a very good game. We're going to come back. Halftime show brought to you by State Farm agent Stephen Gum. As we send it back to the studio, you're listening to Panther Basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Welcome back to Panther Basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Panthers lead here at the half. Halftime show brought to you by State Farm agent Stephen Gum. 33-29 your halftime score, and a game that the Panthers have led as much as 17-2 early on in this one. Tigers fought back, tied it up. Panthers took a timeout when it was all knotted up at 21. Looked like they were going to take control again as, they got out 6-7 point lead. Then from there, Tigers pulled it back within a couple, and here it is, 4-point ball game here at the half.
It just seemed like it just dried up down
Well,
there.
It seemed like we got a little sloppy with some possessions. We threw the ball away and not able to get back and cut off the dribble of Arthur. Arthur put him back in this game, and he's a heck of an athlete, but he's put 15 points up here in the first half, and he began to take control of this game. They've got to be able to cut him off. As he drives to the basket, he's been able to do damage. When you get him settled in for jumpers, there's not been a lot happening. And on the other side for us, it seems like if you drive to the hole, the answer's been foul him and put him at the free throw line. And if you go shoot your free throws, it looks a lot different. But when you get up there and, you're shooting 50% or less, it doesn't work out real good for you.
It seems like that's been the strategy anyway, is just beat them up down there on the offensive end and, force them to miss shots or put them on the free throw line.
Absolutely. It's been a tough game, but anytime you play inside the SCA, Brush Mitchell talked about it this morning on the coaches show, and we talked about that football game, and we had a heck of a football game with these guys. And a lot of those same athletes, the Arthur boy, the Riley boy was a quarterback on that team. Now, a lot of these guys are the same guys you played over on Friday nights too, and you knew the kind of effort they were going to give. These guys have no quit in them.
What's the old adage on any given Sunday?
Well, yeah, and I mean, these SCA games, it's just different. There's rivals amongst all of them. These kids all know each other, and you knew you were gonna get their best. And then on the other side for the Panthers, they've I don't know if I don't want to say they haven't gave their best, but it seems like they've just been missing something tonight. I hope they didn't try to overlook this one after a big win over the Thayer Bobcats. Think they were just going to walk through this one.
Yeah.
Kel Gardner had picked it up at times. Sam Peterson has made some things happen. Braden Hoy was a rebounding machine early in the first in this one. We got to get back to out-rebounding these guys and finishing at the basket.
Well, you got to know one thing. Coach O is going to go in the locker room at halftime and make some adjustments, and they're going to come out firing on all cylinders after half.
Absolutely. We're going to break away. Halftime show brought to you by State Farm agent Stephen Gum, where we're going to be coming back with second half action. Score here 33-29. Panthers with the lead over the Houston Tigers. You're listening to Panther Basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99.